Go deeper. Hey, you guys. I'm your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. This is Virgo's March full month tarot reading. Y'all go on the 7th. 7th is the magic number. I'm just gonna make you feel good about it taking me 7 days to post your full month tarot. I'm just gonna butter you up a little bit. Yeah, y'all was supposed on the magic number on the 7th. How y'all doing? How y'all been? We're gonna get into what you have going on in March 2019, Virgo. Tapping into divine wisdom and infinite intelligence as always, as we are extensions of Source, the highest power, the beginning of all things. We have a birthright to know this stuff. So we're gonna get into it and see what's going on. Virgo, what's happening in March? What's happening? I just seen Medicine Woman, and that resonates for me. Like that connects with me with Virgo. I immediately felt comfortable with that energy of Medicine Woman around Virgo. Y'all are fixers, healers. Y'all tend to the tiny details that no one else may be able to see. You can diagnose a situation much better than most. I see that Medicine Woman energy. hmm That connects. That definitely connects. Let's see what else we can get for Virgo for March 2019. March 2019. Okay, we have Home and High Priestess. Y'all the third person in a row to get High Priestess. Y'all seen me shuffle them cards. The third person, yeah. Aries, Aquarius, and Virgo have had High Priestess energy. Nova, chill out. So the home card, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. That's what's up. If you're looking for a new house, if you're having trouble in your own household, I see those clouds are dissipating. Then you have the High Priestess card, which says you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. You could be helping either Aquarius or Aries, or be connected to Aquarius or Aries in some way because they both had that High Priestess card. Y'all all getting it right behind each other, one after another. Everybody can't be no High Priestess. No, I'm just playing. But that High Priestess energy, like that could be in addition to your household. I'm feeling with the home plus the High Priestess. You could just be introducing more spirituality into your home life. You're moving with somebody who is more spiritual. You and your significant other, if y'all live together, y'all start maybe just that type of energy. The High Priestess, very intuitive, very spiritual, a prayer, a meditator. Um, this soft type of energy that really tries to look at the signs and symbols that life gives her. I feel that energy within your home life. So that's what's up. Let's get into the tarot for Virgo. And we'll keep that home and High Priestess card over there. Tarot for Virgo. 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 You know what? From that High Priestess and Home card, I'm also just now feeling somebody is like really getting into manifesting a house. Or you manifesting like an addition to your house, or you're manifesting like a higher home appraisal. Something about a home that you're looking to move into is like you're manifesting. Manifesting being like, for somebody who's just like of the Christian faith, it would be like, heavy prayers. Or, walking around the house like, speaking in tongues, claiming your house. Um, for those who are more like of the spiritual persuasion, it could be like, meditating, doing the 5 by 55 or the 5 times 55 for 5 days. You write down 55 times exactly what you want in your house, or the 2 cup method. Look these things up if you're into law of attraction, just stuff like that. Visualizing vision boards, all of that good stuff. Just like heavy into attracting what it is that you want. Let's get some tarot on the table. Project Peta, Traxton Dime Pizzas, Dirty Supper, French Bread Gold Tifa. Oh, so random. All right. Have the Queen of Coins. Hey, the Queen of Coins take care of that home. That goes along with what we are just talking about. The Queen of Coins makes sure that household is together. And that's the first card that was out for y'all. That Eight of Coins, Queen of Swords, Judgment, Six of Coins, the Fool, Queen of Cups, Ten of Coins. Yeah, send some happiness for you, some blessings. Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Three of Cups, Three of Staffs. So the only like really cards to here that are negative, I feel like, are the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords here, where I feel like this change in your household or this move that you're making or what it is that you're trying to manifest. I feel like the strong urge to do so in March has come about because of disappointments or somebody in your house who like, maybe hurt you one time too many or made you feel like you're not enough, like you're not good enough. You could be moving away from that person, um and just trying to go where you feel wanted. But other than that, those are like the only two cards that I see that are kind of on the negative side. It could also mean that you could experience some hiccups or disappointments. This is Mercury retrograde or whatever, and Mercury is somewhat connected with Virgo, as is Venus. So in terms of like money, your thoughts about money, you may feel a little bit restricted. You may feel like you don't have enough. Don't let that be what holds you back. You may feel like you are only going to be able to get a certain style of home, or you're only able to do so much in your home, or you're only going to be able to contribute so much to a home. Don't feel like that, because you never know, what the universe has in store for you when you keep a high vibrational energy and you value yourself as a person. Never discount what you yourself bring to a situation. You don't have to have all the money in the world. Energy is currency. In the 3D realm, we see money is just, the only currency or whatever. But remember, there was a time when people bartered, and it was all about what you brought to the table versus what another person brought to the table. History repeats itself. We getting back into the time where people realize that energy is a form of bartering. The energy that you bring into a situation has worth, it has value. If you bring the right energy, ain't no telling what might happen for you. You can contribute a month to a household, then all of a sudden, but you realize that you are a valuable part, or you're a valuable person, you're a valuable household member. Before you know it, somebody come offering you this opportunity to be a part of this, or move into this like real nice house because it just matches your vibration of who you are. Just all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff can happen. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into giving you specific examples. You know what I mean. But yeah, this first and foremost, like as March pops off, it just looks like it will be a good month for you to really get into who you are as a person and valuing what it is that you bring to the table. I can't stand that when people ask, what do you bring to the table? I can't stand for nobody to ask a woman what you bring to the table. First of all, I'm a motherfucking woman. First of all, I can't stand for no man to ask, what do you bring to the table? The ability to create motherfucking life. You would not be here had it not been for a woman. What is your problem? Oh, I can't stand when people ask women that. But anyway, this ain't about me. Virgo, I feel like you are just honoring yourself as a woman, knowing that you are valuable, just honoring your body. You may be paying more attention to your health. Um, just trying to make sure that you're okay. Make sure that you put yourself in an environment where you feel good and you feel protected and you feel safe. I feel like that'll be a big focus for you in March. And I feel like those around you are also seeing your worth. Like they're seeing that you are somebody who, in order to the environment, you care about the aesthetics, you care about how things look. I feel like you're a pretty clean person. You just like order and you like structure. You like things to be in order and like things to be in structure. And that's a value. That's a trait that a lot of people need or look for. So you definitely have something to contribute, and I need you to really understand that. Um, March is not the month for you to be in this place of being like lowly and humble, and well, I can only do so much, and I'm. It ain't time for all that. Like, kill all that noise. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. It's work to be done, and it's things that can happen for you. There are transformations in your home life, just like this Vesta card is saying. The second card position with the Eight of Coins means that you can really put in some work in terms of like getting things that you desire, stacking up what you desire, achieving what you want for yourself, whether it be, stacking up a certain amount of money, or, buying a certain car, adding to your car collection or something, or, you know, getting to a house that you may have felt was out of your range or that you would not be approved for. Is like you put in some work and something that is it's something that is specific to you. Basically, if it's your blessing, can't nobody else take it from you. And I feel like the way that things happen, you're gonna be written on it because it's specially made for you. It's so transformative that it probably goes beyond what you even thought you would qualify for. So it has your name on it specifically. It's just for you, and you deserve it. You have worked for it. If you just get out of that energy of feeling like you're not good enough, I just always feel like I need to say stuff like that to Virgo because y'all be harder on yourself than y'all be on even other people, and it's really not that serious. Like, for real, for real. That Queen of Swords energy, that's that negative self-talk. Stop it. Stop it. If you want to talk to yourself about anything, like, talk yourself up in a stern way and straighten yourself up in terms of, all right, girl, stop it. Stop talking to yourself like you crazy. Stop, putting yourself down. Stop criticizing yourself all the time. Stop looking at your faults and start looking at your worth. Start looking at your special talents. Start looking at what it is that you contribute to a situation and stop putting yourself down. Like, it's not cute, it's not funny, it's not endearing, it's not gonna get you nowhere in life. Look at where putting yourself down has gotten you. You might want to stop and try something different. That's what I'm feeling like. Like with that Queen of Swords, it's like you really gonna be getting in your own ass, or you have people that's gonna be getting in your ass, including me, about you talking to yourself crazy. Like, stop it. Period. Stop it. We have this judgment card here. Like, it's really time for you to stop talking to yourself crazy. If you're gonna talk, stern to yourself, talk yourself into meeting a higher challenge, into rising to the challenge. Talk yourself into knowing that you are made for more, that you deserve more, that you have a higher calling, that you deserve to live life on a higher realm than what you've been living. Talk to yourself stern about that. Like, motivate yourself in that way. But that negative self-talk, not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it. Cut that out. And yeah, I feel like you being called into environment. You have this card about home. You have this first card up here talking about you being able to create a beautiful home and you having value within yourself. Once you establish the value within your first home, which is your body, once you become comfortable within yourself and within your body, you can start to manifest things outside of yourself in terms of like nice houses or a nice home living situation. I feel like you are being called up out of a home situation where you currently are now into something that is much better, and you're gonna know that it's meant just for you. There's a blessing with your name on it, very special, just for you. And I need you to realize that you deserve it and not talk yourself out of it, or not try to put on this humble act. Well, I know that I'm not good enough, and God has blessed me so, and I don't deserve it. Stop that shit. Please. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Y'all, you should see my face while I'm reading these cards. Like, I'm so disgusted by it. I can't stand to hear people talk like that. I don't deserve it, but God saw fit for me to be blessed. That's the biggest crock of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. That's why I can't stand religion. I'm cool with God. I'm cool with Jesus. It's that church and that fake humility that I can stand. I'm so sick of it. Please stop doing that. Please stop. It ain't nothing wrong with seeing the God in yourself. It ain't nothing wrong with believing when the word says that you are made in his image. Made in his image. Don't mess around and be a woman. You definitely made in God's image. Don't mess around and be a black woman. You are the first human being on this earth, meaning you are a direct reflection of God. Please stop. Please stop with the oh, but he saw me fit, and if it had not have been for the Lord, please stop. Okay. End rant. Six of coins. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Um, this is something that you have paid dues. You have paid your dues. You have put in the work. You deserve this. It is time for all that you have given to other people to be reciprocated to you. The Fool card up next. You're moving into a new environment. And like I said, you may not be comfortable at first with knowing that. Oh, Virgo. I love y'all. I do. I feel like some of you will not be comfortable with receiving. Some of you are so used to giving, 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 serving, serving, serving. You're not even comfortable with receiving. It's like you'll find a problem with it where there ain't no problem. You'll find something to complain about, almost as a form of self-sabotage, because you're not used to it. Because you're not used to it, you're afraid of it. Because you're moving into unknown territory where all that you have done for people is being reciprocated back to you. You don't know how to accept it. There's that fake humility where well, I can't accept this, and if somebody tries to give you a gift and you don't accept it, it's that just the love of love of the Lord and just His grace is enough for me. This Him waking me up this morning is enough, as if your soul did not willingly choose to come down into this earth for a mission, for a purpose. You deserve your spot here. You deserve everything somebody is gonna give you. Stop that. Please stop. So you are moving into this era where people are starting to or the more you see the worth in yourself, the more you start to build yourself up inwardly with positive self-talk, and just clearly seeing your worth and your contribution and what it is that you bring to a situation. All that you've given and all that you've served to people is starting to come back to you. All the energy you put out is, I feel like, it's starting to come back to you, and it's going to be a newness. And a lot of people are going to be scared to take that step into this new life. I want you to just jump, just accept it, okay? The Fool is almost this person where he's like, anything goes, whatever happens, happens. I'm here for the ride. Let's go, let's go. You that type of person. Like, of the mutable signs being Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces, I feel like Virgo is the most stuck. You're the most kind of stuck up, stuck. You could almost be a fixed sign, to tell the truth. Like, I feel like Aquarius and Virgo could switch places. Virgo could be a fixed sign, Aquarius could be a mutable sign. That's just how I feel about the situation. But I didn't arrange the stars, so I'm just talking. But you know, just go with it. Just go with the flow. Just make this move. Like, don't try to come up with some reason why it's not good enough, or why you are not qualified, or why this or why that. Don't look for something to criticize. Don't even play about it. Like, well, this is nice, but so and so could be better. He. Like, no, stop, stop. Like, this, a perfect situation, a perfect storm, a perfect blessing with your name on it is waiting for you. Um, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Like, the Fool could be so set in their ways that they don't even see something good right before their eyes. Or the Fool could be somebody who's just like, you know what? I'm ready to get away from this mess. I know I deserve more than this. I know that, what I'm saying, I'm a good person. I know that I deserve what I deserve, and I'm gonna get what I deserve. Come for me, come on. And like, I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever it is. I'm just letting go of everything. I'm just gonna jump and know that I'm gonna fly. And then there's the fool who's just so afraid that he's gonna fall that they find something wrong with every situation. So please stop. Please stop with the negative self-talk and be the type of fool who's just like, I'm a happy fool. Be a happy fool. Don't be a dumb fool. You know, you know the difference. Somebody who's just so happy they look like a plum fool celebrating all the time. Just be happy for no reason. Be that type of fool. Don't be the type of fool who's just like you mess up everything good that comes towards you because you're afraid of something new. Don't do that. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. You, because the Queen of Cups, like this is the first card position, the Queen of Coins. On the complete opposite side is the seventh card position, the Queen of Cups. So if these two were like on a zodiac wheel, this one would be in the first house position, this would be in the seventh house position, meaning that they're right across from each other. So there's a push and a pull with this. I feel like a big part of you knowing your worth and accepting yourself and knowing what it is that you bring to a table is bring to the situation and bring to the table is starting to appreciate your femininity, your grace, appreciating that quietness, that stillness about you, and knowing that that's a trait that not a lot of people have. That graceful trait about yourself where you are not ruffled by every single thing or where you don't just go off flipping off at the handle about every single situation. That quietness, that stillness, that emotion, I feel like you feel a lot, but you try to hide that you so much, or you won't even trust what you're feeling sometimes. And I need you to kind of get over that hump, because a part of trusting what you feel is, well, trusting what you feel and trusting what your intuition tells you is a part of valuing yourself. And I feel like you starting to get over that hump. Because a part of trusting what you feel is, well, trusting what you feel and trusting what your intuition tells you is a part of valuing yourself. And that's also knowing what it is that you bring to the table, that you just have this inner knowing about a situation. When you know that enough is enough, walk away. When you know that, you could do better, do better. But don't just sit on the feeling and then dismiss it, because what you feel is actually your worth. And how you connect with people and that you are in relationships with, and how you see the small things about people, a lot of times you don't let on to that. You don't show people that you see what others don't see. You just kind of keep it to yourself, and you keep things kind of abstract, or you keep things kind of objective. I feel like you starve yourself of a lot of intimate connections, Virgo. For whatever reason, you could be in your head thinking they judging me, or they gonna do this, or I'm scared to open up, or for whatever reason, but you starve yourself of intimate connections. And I feel like in March, that's a thing about, it says here, the healthy change in the occupants of a household, that opening up and that allowing intimacy and allowing people to see who you are and to feel who you are, and you showing people that you feel who they are, because a lot of times people just see you as a critical person, Virgo. They don't see that you see the small details, and they don't see that you can see what hurts them, or you can see what's bothering them. They don't know that you have that intuitive insight, because a lot of times all they see is just this person who makes jokes about everything, or who complains about a lot of stuff, or who always is criticizing something. You know the stereotype. You know the Virgo stereotype that you hear all the time, what people think about Virgos. You hear it, that you're like cold and kind of removed from a situation, and you don't really show a whole lot of feelings, and you know how it is. But there's so much more to you. There's so much more to you, and you starve yourself of that intimate connection with people because you just don't show it. How are they supposed to know if you don't show it? Everybody doesn't have that ability to see into people and to identify energy. So if you don't show it, they'll never know it. So there's a relationship that you starved of yourself, and I feel like there's people in your household who are starving of themselves. who don't even really know you, have lived with you for all your life, and they still don't even know you because you hide so much of yourself. Mm. Child, I got time for that. I got to say how I feel. In your own house, how you gonna be in your own house and don't even show who you are? That's crazy to me. Virgo, y'all better come on out this year and quit with that mess. Because what is possible for you to change in March is just like really for you to get on the vibration of just seeing things really move together in a way that you've always wanted. I feel like in your heart of hearts, you've always wanted to just have like this tight knit, close family, and to for everybody to just be happy and to love on each other and to like be true to each other and be like a tight family, you know what I'm saying, and just be able to talk to each other and love on one another. I really do feel like that's what you want, and like to have and like the generations to be close. Like you would like for all of your kin to like be together and talk to each other and know each other and spend time together and learn from each other and share with each other. You really do. I feel like you want that. Like you could have very high standards in that way, but for whatever it is that's happening, or whatever higher calling or whatever cycle is ending in March, I feel like you have an opportunity to really move forward in that direction of creating that closeness in the family. Those families where it's like they be knowing everybody in the family. Everybody in the family know each other. They have a family crest. You can't come against them, because if you trying to mess with one person, you got to fight the whole family. It's like a real clan. Like you want that, but you would contribute to that more than you even know. Like you could be a catalyst for change in your family, but you won't allow it because you have such negative self-talk, and you don't really show the real self. You don't show your real self. You don't show your true self. You want to make yourself, you want to make your family better, you have to come out and do better. You have to be the person who shows themselves or shows that intimacy. And I say you because everybody don't have that dream. Everybody don't see, some people are okay with not knowing all of their family. Some people are okay with not, you know what I'm saying? Like having generations keep in touch with each other. Some people are okay with that. But I feel like something that you really care about is family, Virgo. And like you are really into knowing your roots, and your children knowing your roots, and your grandchildren knowing your roots. You would like for share that love across generations like that. But if you are not the one who's actually working toward it and opening yourself up and connecting people, what's who's gonna do it for you? You can't wait on somebody else to do it for you. Like you could be the one who's destined, especially with that like judgment card above this. You could be the one who's destined or supposed to be the matriarch. You could be like, the big mama of the family, if you know who I'm referencing on Soul Food. Like you could be the one who's supposed to be like the big mama of the family or the Medea of the family. And what you doing? What are you doing? Like you won't even show your true self. You don't speak on your emotions. You don't show no openness, what I'm saying, to nobody. Together the family. How are you supposed to connect the people in the home if you're not even connected to yourself and you won't open up? That's where this high priestess energy is coming in. I feel like some people are awakening to, their own value and what they bring to the table, the life you could breathe into a family. And there's a specific blessing within the home, moving to a new home or within your own home. There's a very specific outcome that you want. And when you see it, you'll know that it's a blessing with your name written on it. That's why I keep saying that. I feel like you will have to learn from the disappointments. Like it may be a lot of hurt and a lot of reasons why you may not come out of your shell. You may be holding on still to a lot of drama or a lot of trauma that happened in your own family, or maybe when you were coming up. So I feel like that's a reason why it kind of suffocated out the emotion that you show people. But person still has two perfectly upstanding right cups in front of them, but because these three fail, they depressed, or you stuck in that energy of like crying over spilled milk. So instead of moving forward and becoming that, powerful force in either moving into a new home or creating a beautiful home life or connecting your family, making everybody feel like they can be at home with each other, it's like you're still stuck on pain that happened in your past, or you're still stuck at that place of being disappointed in your family rather than stepping into your power of being a leader in your family or in your household. You may have to travel back in time and deal with that. You may really like have to go back in time, like visualize you talking to your younger self, life into your so much happening for you in the future. The queen of swords have to motivate and encourage them to, like, you know what, this happened to you. I feel you. I understand you. Your feelings are valid. What you went through hurt. It's valid. I understand that. But you have so much you do repeating these cycles. And there's a lot that you have held back. This, just like I said, this, you kind of crying over spilled milk or kind of holding on to trauma from like childhood or family issues that were never really fixed. Um, Daddy issues, mama issues, whatever may be the case, cousin issues, uncle touched you, whatever it is. I acknowledge that it acknowledge for yourself that it happened. Heal from it because it's holding you back. In March, you're seeing how you have been held back so long from having everything that you've always wanted to have. You start realizing how much more could have been possible for you if you could have healed a long time ago and kept pressing forward, being fully yourself and opening up and not restricting yourself. I feel like you're starting to see how much you have kind of missed out on because you've held yourself back as a result of something that happened so long ago. March that you are you're like I said, there's a blessing with your name. Whenever things start to unfold for you, I feel like you'll be able to get around people, or you'll start to reunite with people who help you feel better, or you can go and try to connect with people who played a part in that hurt, and maybe just try to heal it, and maybe just try to make the relationship a lot better with them people. Have a drink and be merry. Sometimes you just need to sit down and pour up a drink with somebody and just really talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, get drunk together. Many of relationships have been mended over a glass of wine. Like, in your Virgo fashion. Don't try to make it, this official official panel. It's just like, go have fun, talk to a person, like open up to a person. Let the energy just ride the wave of the energy. When the energy comes to you, when you feel like you want to do what you want from the situation or how you want things to move forward, do that in terms of your home or in terms of your family. Do that. Just make it social, like have fun. You can't always be in that kind of stale energy or wanting to, everything to be so serious or to be so structured. Things don't always heal that way. So just go with the flow. If you're having a good time, continue having a good time. Just be like, oh, I love you. Like, sometimes it's just that simple to break the ice. Everything, you ain't got to overanalyze everything, you know? And three of staffs, like I've been saying, there's this oh beautiful, beautiful blessing with your name written on it. And I feel like as you get more into this energy of like coming out of your shell and being more intimate and valuing yourself and not being in that fake humility or that BSU humbleness that people in 3D tend to praise. I feel like you begin to call in these blessings for yourself. You call in this, move into this beautiful new home life, or a change in your family life within your household occupants. You get that change when you just I don't like to be like this, but I just heard get that stick out your ass. I just heard get the stick out your ass. Like, real talk. Like, just chill, man. Like, if you want something, go after it. You don't have to have ideal circumstances. Everything don't have to be perfectly lined up. You don't have to be a perfect person. Ain't nobody really looking at your flaws. Like, everybody is flawed and everybody got their own problems. Don't nobody really care about your flaws. You making them bigger than what they really are. Or you or your family did put you down. That's not life now. Like, so many cycles have come and gone. I need you to realize that I mean, the three of staffs is like, things keep moving. Things are moving. That means life goes on. Life has gone on since then. And I need you to realize that you're not stuck in that cycle. So you don't have to keep reducing yourself to that place that you were in when you were disappointed about being hurt, or when you had trauma and you felt like less of a person, or when people made you feel like less of a person, or they may have ridiculed you, or whatever the case may be. Like, get out of that. Let it go. Let it go. Be the happy fool. Somebody who you hear the music and you dance and you just happy all the time. And you have your little drink and you loose and you the life of the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, be like that. It's okay. You can still be the matriarch. You can still be the patriarch. You can still be the leader of your family. You can still keep people close and tight knit by letting your hair down. As a matter of fact, people are going to be much more comfortable with you when you let your hair down and you're not so uptight all the time. Or you don't come in with the energy of knowing that you've done something wrong by a person. Because this could be that too. And you feel bad about something that you have done. And you feel bad about something that you have done. And it's like you keep going back in time to that place when you did something and you feel bad about it. You're gonna have to move forward. You have to forgive yourself first. That's what self-love is. Knowing your self-worth, having that self-worth. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive Queen of Coins, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. You have three queens here. So I'm really feeling that energy of like, it's really time for you to like step up as a matriarch. Like, step up and, you know, claim what it is that's supposed to be yours in your family. Like, really, I don't know, man. It's like you have such an authoritative position that you're supposed to be in, like the high priestess. The high priestess is, you don't approach no high priestess any kind of way. The high priestess is up there like a queen, is like royalty. Like, people, they humbled themselves before the high priestess. The high priestess don't humble herself before other people. Not saying that she's this haughty person, but she knows that she's the queen. So it's like, you don't have to humble yourself. You don't feel like you need to go before people being lowly because maybe you did something wrong, or being lowly because maybe you did something wrong, or being lowly because people taught you that you were wrong or something about you was wrong a long time ago. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Like, take up your power, because when you take up your power, you're going to like reunite your home life. You're going to make a healthy change in the people that you're around. You're going to make a healthy change in your family. Like, literally, your whole lineage can change when you change yourself. Like, you coming out of your shell and you stepping into that power within yourself, you can change your whole lineage. Or king power, for a man, you stepping into that power within yourself, you can change your whole lineage. You can strengthen the generations that come after you by just bringing your family together with love and making it a tight knit family, which is what you've wanted anyway. Thank you, Hive Honey. Oh, thank you, Hive Honey. But yes, you have all of this energy available for you in March, and I really, really, really hope you use it, Virgo. I really hope you use it because it's so beautiful. Like, I really feel like I saved the best reading for last. It's so beautiful. This is something that can last generations. This is generational healing. This is you stepping into the family or in your household. You being that center point of love, like it's supposed to be. Like it's supposed to be. I feel like you've looked at movies and you've looked at other people's grandparents, and you may have even had a grandparent of your own who was like that center point. figure in the family. And I feel like it's your calling to become that also. It's your calling to become that also. That's so important. Wow. I mean, down to your grandchildren, your great grandchildren. It's like you're gonna have such a powerful effect on their life if you just come out of that shell and like open up and get out of that negative self-talk and feeling like you're condemning yourself. Just really open up and becoming intimate with your family, with your significant other, with your spouse, the person you have children with, whoever it may be that's in your home or in your family. So they play a big part in your home life. All of this is happening for you. It's just like I said, it can also be a move, a call into a nicer home, a bigger place, along with the healthy, along with the healthy relationships with family in March. So get out there, just have fun for real. Just open up to your family, open up to the people in your household. Show love, be love, and it's gonna be all good for you, Virgo. I wish you the absolute best. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Hive Honey. Thank you, baby. Like the video if it resonates with you. Y'all better go on out there and be Medea, be Big Mama, or just hold down that household and make it strong the way you know it can be. Go ahead. All right. Thank you for watching the live and the replay. Thank you. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.